Welcome back, everyone, to the Popcorn Podcast. I am Tommy Crusta, and across from me is my co-host, Ryan Ferram. Today we're here to talk about A24's newest film by the Philippou brothers, and that is Bring Her Back. Is that right?
I don't fucking know.
Okay. But before we get into that, Ryan, how you doing today?
Wonderful. Just got done seeing this beautiful, heartwarming movie for the second time. Well, first and 1.8 time, you know.
We did miss the first 20 minutes.
The first time we saw it.
And we thought we saw maybe missed 10 minutes.
I thought we missed like 5. I thought we just missed like a little opening scene.
Yeah, no, we missed a good chunk.
We missed a decent chunk, but we
I
saw
bet
it
this
again.
movie is, what, an hour and a half?
Yeah, it's not long.
So we might have missed more than the eighth of the movie.
Yeah, it's an hour 39. So we got the gist, though. But we saw it again without Connor because
Connor was supposed to see it with us.
He's scared.
A little bit of movie news before we get into this. We got our first trailer. Oh, not first trailer. Our second trailer for Billy Madison. Not Billy Madison. Happy Gilmore 2. It looked fun. I'm excited.
Yeah.
The guy from the original, it's like Jackass. Eminem's playing his son in this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh!
God.
No, this was set for the podcast, actually.
Oh.
So, the other day, me and Ryan went out to dinner with our
friend.
friend.
Yeah, shout out the dude.
I know, I have his Instagram.
I don't know who it was.
Give me 1 second.
He should have came up and said hi, though.
That's what I told him.
He should have. Did you talk to him?
Yeah, I messaged him.
Nice.
Jarvis Williams. He's going to actually play football at Georgia, committed.
For real?
Yeah.
You really should have said hi.
I know.
Give us some tickets.
Give us some football money. When you get that NIL deal.
Yeah, send some over, Don't forget where you came from.
It's actually one of 2 interactions I've had with fans in the last however many days.
Why is it always you? People never come out. I don't really.
Dude
go
took
out.
a picture of you.
I don't go out. It's fine.
This man posted a picture of Ryan on Instagram.
He should, dude. Imagine he just tapped me on the shoulder. I'm like, yeah, big fucking Georgia football player.
When he said that, I assumed he did come up to you.
No,
because he said, it was nice we didn't actually get to interact with him.
Yeah, I would have liked to.
Because he said he felt bad coming up to us since we were all laughing and having a good time.
Oh,
I was like, that was nice.
That's nice.
And then today, a guy was staring at me at the gym, creeped me out a little bit, and then he took off his headphones, and I rolled my out. He's like, are you Tommy from the Popcorn Podcast? Yeah. I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, is Ryan here? I was like, no.
Ryan doesn't go to the gym.
Ryan doesn't work out. But no, he just said he liked the show, and that's all he really. And then I was like, oh, nice. And then I went back to working out, and he walked away. I think Lee worked out an extra set just for me to answer his question. Dude, I'm telling you, he was doing the push down machine, and Lee was like,
just staring.
I could feel it burning into my face, and I kept side eyeing it. I was like, yo, what's this guy doing?
Yeah. The only person I know who nobody's ever talked to me in person that I can remember, but the only time you remember,
the girl posted the picture of you.
The what?
The one girl who loves our show. She posted a picture of you with a hard eye.
Wait, when was this? I don't remember this.
This was a year ago.
I don't remember this.
Oh yeah, I posted on the story and everything.
When?
A year ago.
I genuinely don't remember this at all.
She might have been hard-eying the episode, but it was only a picture of you in the episode.
Nice. I remember that.
I think Faith is her name.
Faith?
Yeah.
Okay. I definitely remember that. I'm being nice now.
Camugo, something like that.
How do you remember?
I know, because she's one of our biggest fans.
Okay, sweet. Yeah. Sorry, Faith. I don't mean to be mean.
Ryan doesn't go on Instagram.
I don't know.
If he does, all he does is send me a blue pepper and a blue lobster and then gets off.
If it's not memes, I'm not seeing it. But no, one kid who goes to Rutgers that we were friends with, met. Somebody from his class was like, "You listen to that?" And he was like, "Yeah, my buddy does it." And he was like, "Really?"
Oh yeah, I do remember this. Or the one we went up on. I wish we had that audio from when we did the episode up on the boardwalk.
Oh yeah, we tried to interview people.
Yeah, and the one girl was like, "That's not you." I was like, "Yeah, it is."
Yeah, it is.
And then we played. She's like, "Wait, come back." We're like, "No."
Yeah, that's right.
We're like, fuck you. Yeah.
She played it and heard our voices and be like, "Wait, guys, come back. Let's talk." We were like, "No, fuck off. We're gonna go talk to people who care."
Yeah, people who are mean.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick Castellanos. Oh, it just died.
What time did the Royals play?
2 minutes.
For Caglione.
Oh, ball gets by. Harper scores from second on the sack fly.
Perfect.
But yeah, Jarvis, that was very nice of you. I didn't even ask to do his name today.
Really?
I'm sorry, but if you're listening, I am shouting you out now.
Gym dude.
Sorry about that. If you see me at the gym again, though, come up again.
Bring presents for me. Yeah. Or wear a clown mask for Tommy. Tommy loves clowns.
You don't want to do that.
He won't punch you, I promise.
Yeah, it won't punch you.
It'd be really funny. It'd be great. You should do it.
Much worse than being punched.
You can't bring it in the gym, can you?
No sign telling me otherwise. No, I would never.
It's probably a contract to go to the gym.
Probably.
Like, don't.
No firearms in the gym. We got our first trailer for the new Knives Out. Looked okay. I think this was the weakest trailer of them.
I watched like half of it and then kind of was like,
I got bored.
There's memes to see. I can.
Tony Chopper is joining the One Piece crew for season 2. He's like their little rabbit friend. He's a reindeer, I think.
I don't care.
I don't know well enough. We got our first trailer for Gen V season 2.
Yeah,
very excited.
I'm excited.
Hope it's better than season 1's ending.
Hopefully.
A trailer I did really like was the Frankenstein trailer. Did you not watch it?
I did watch it.
Oh, not excited?
I hope he doesn't have like a big monster voice.
You heard him talk.
I know.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like in the book, I haven't read the book since sophomore year of high school.
He does talk in it though.
I know he does talk, but that's what I'm saying. No, I mean like I don't want him to talk like Frankenstein.
Oh, you want to talk more like
I want him to talk normal because in the book it's kind of a crazy thing where he's like groaning and can't speak, and then he comes back a year or two later and he's like the most fluent, well-spoken.
He's like a well-spoken.
Yeah, it's like why is this creature so well-spoken? So I hope the one time you hear him speak in the trailer, he's like Frankenstein. I pray to God they don't actually.
I hope that's like the beginning.
Yeah, and then, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine if he's like
I kind of like Frankenstein the whooping ass.
Oh yeah, no, he'll fuck shit up. I mean, he's got to get a little dirty. You got to choke somebody, if they follow the story correctly. Yeah, no. Other than that, I mean,
it's Guillermo.
Frankenstein del Toro is the perfect match.
And Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, there's
and Mia
nobody
Goth
else.
is the girl in it. It's like the love interest. Who else would you cast in that?
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Spoilers for the book that came out 200 years ago.
Oh, we got our first trailer for season 5 of Stranger Things. I thought this looked pretty epic. Like,
how long ago was that? Did I watch that? I don't remember.
The other day. 3 days ago.
I don't remember if I watched that whole thing.
It's 2 minutes. It's a long trailer.
What?
It comes down 3 parts. November something, Christmas, New Year's Eve.
Okay. I did see that. I saw this coming out in parts. I don't know if I watched the trailer.
Ooh,
I may have missed that.
Kit Connor is in talks to star as the knight in Elden Ring, the movie.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Alex Garland's directing. So I guess he's not retiring yet.
I'm sure they're giving him bag. I'm sure.
Especially after Warfare 2.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And Civil War back-to-back absolute bangers out of him. It's crazy that his probably worst step in his career so far is Men.
Like, yeah, and that was just us. A lot of people liked it.
Yeah, I mean, we both liked it. We didn't hate the movie.
No, it was just the end kind of went crazy.
Yeah, it just gets a little... And I remember looking it up, and it's like about nature or something. It's still ridiculous.
It's still ridiculous.
The Backlessy, where the little man comes out of.
Yeah, that's exactly. Oh. It's glorious. Yeah.
We got a trailer for The Black Phone 2, a movie that I didn't think we needed, but now seeing the trailer, kind of excited.
I'm not. We just still don't need it.
We don't need it, but it's like a new take.
Yeah. I forgot that was the same kid playing the How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
I never put that in.
I think I'm excited just because it actually makes sense. Because I never even thought about that. If you die in that basement, that's how you become a ghost.
Yeah, I mean, he is a ghost, but
they say he's like Freddy Krueger in this. What the director said.
Great. I'm not
Scott
totally
Derrickson
opposed.
directing it?
I bet they can make it fun, but at the same time, that movie
it's probably not necessary. But I have a feeling it's still gonna be pretty good.
Yeah. Is it the same little girl though they brought back?
Yeah,
the younger sister. Good.
Yeah,
she was the best actress in that movie.
So funny.
It was crazy. The one scene that I actually was like, "Oh my god!"
She gets beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best kid acting I've seen in a long time.
We got a new poster for Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
I still haven't seen that first one. I don't really.
It's actually a really fun time.
I'm sure it's fun.
Yep, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about.
All right.
Oh, Slow Horses premieres on September 24th.
Yeah,
season 5.
I do want to watch that show, but it's long and it's British and
Gary
it's
Oldman.
Just a lot. I know everybody says Gary Oldman is it's one of the best performances of his career, and I believe it. And
now to the main reason why we're here, and that is Bring Her Back, the new A24 horror film by the Philippou brothers. Is currently sitting at 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, 7.6 out of 10 on IMDb with a 79 audience score.
79?
Yes.
All right, maybe those people in front of us weren't totally people
crazy.
Weren't loving this, yeah. Because we did leave the second time, and the people walking out in front of us were like, that was ass. And me and Tommy were like, What? I liked it.
Critic consensus, though, is that domestic nightmare that draws in most profound scares from Sally Hawkins' deranged performance. Bring Her Back as an exemplary chiller that reaffirms directors Danny and Michael Philippou as modern masters of horror.
Yeah.
I agree. I think these two are fantastic directors, especially in the horror genre. They do a really good job of using body horror, just eeriness. And it never feels like everything's just jump scares. Like everything's earned in this movie. Like it scares to me.
There really aren't jump scares in this movie.
Yeah, the one jump scare I think is Lee when he smacks the glass.
One at the end when he runs up behind her.
Oh yeah, I guess
towards the very end. But that's it. All the scares in this movie are
it's just naturally like a scary thing. And their use of practical effects is fantastic. Like I love that they go for it.
Everything looks great. Yeah, whoever the makeup and prosthetics team on this they did a great job.
Yeah. And the cool fact about this movie is that there's a scene after a funeral, and Sally Hawkins' character decides to drink with them. But in the original, this is filmed, and they use it as it's a deleted scene that they said they will release. They instead go ding dong ditching, but they were ding dong ditching actual people's houses and like guerrilla filming it.
Really?
So he's like. They were both like, yeah. So people probably look at the ring carriage, just like, did Sally Hawkins just ding dong ditch my house? And she was like game for it, like
that's
running up.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I think it was a pretty cool little thing.
Yeah.
She's unbelievable in this.
Oh, phenomenal! Yeah.
I think all of them were really. The little kid who played. I thought my phone just died. What's?
Yeah, I don't know his name, but the kid who plays Ollie or Connor. Ollie, he was. Great.
Jonah Wren Phillips.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Because, he had to have all those prosthetics on. That's probably already a pain to act with. And then the way he, moved around.
Yeah. I bet you it was fun, though. To be,
Yeah, but a lot of people hate wearing them.
Well, yeah, I'm sure the prosthetics suck. But if you as a kid, we want you to be as scary as possible, they're going to be like, yes, I'm going to scare all my, if he's like, I want to make all my friends watch this movie.
Yeah.
And
then I would be like, yo, can you guys do the makeup so I can scare my friends?
Yeah, dude, it'd be awesome.
And he definitely, I feel like it was really cool to see. And the way, I guess it's more because he's a kid, but in small, but the way he walks down the steps to get into the pool is so freaky because he does it one leg at a time. He doesn't go down naturally.
It's also because his stomach is descended.
Yeah, he's pregnant.
Yeah.
God. Billy Barratt, who played Andy, was also really good. You feel really bad for him. But this film, as much as the horror movie, it really is a film about domestic violence. The whole concept of everything.
Yeah, it's really
it's really sad.
It's more of it is a horror movie for sure. But it's more dramatic than most horror movies.
Yeah, there's actual characters to everything. Yeah. And it's also written well. So was Talk to Me though.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but Billy Barratt, who plays Andy, he was really, really good, especially because he is 17.
He is?
Yeah, he's 17.
I thought for sure he was older.
No, so just great at doing that. And the Philippous are great in Talk to Me as well. Talk to Me, they had less money to do than this, I'm sure.
Yeah, this had $4 million budget. It's made.
Yeah.
Oh no, this had a 15. It's made 8 so far.
Yeah. So but in Talk to Me, they had to just find local actors and actresses. Besides the one girl's mom who was Australian.
Yeah, she's
she wanted to do it. But in this one, you're able to get like Sally Hawkins and stuff. But they're
still able. Whole budget.
Yeah, they're still able to find local, younger people. Although Billy Barratt says he's an English actor, but if he is English, pulled off the Australian accent.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that we can really tell, but
Yeah, but to us, he pulled it off. Americans, we don't know any better. We're stupid.
It's phenomenal. Well, we don't need to go anywhere. Our country's big enough. It's okay. Not like theirs isn't a continent.
Yeah, there's a country and a continent. I remember as a little kid, that was the craziest thing to me.
Yeah, Australia was just one fucking thing. Yeah, but you can only live in bits and pieces.
Yeah.
There's a lot of just nothing. There's a big old thing in the middle. You can't go near.
What do you think you would give this movie? And then do you want me to tell everyone? I'm going to tell everyone while you're thinking what we gave Talk to Me.
I want to say 87 for this. And I want to say I gave Talk to Me an 88. Because I think I do like Talk to Me. Whoa.
Delco accent came out.
Yeah. I think I do like Talk to Me just a little bit better. Just because I feel like Talk to Me was a little bit more fleshed out, which I do want to talk about. And like, my biggest criticisms of this movie are things that I wish they fleshed out. You
never gave a score to Talk to Me.
Oh, I'm not going to because I haven't seen it in a while. But
I gave it an 86.
All right. Then I'm probably around there. Yeah. I think I'll give this an 87.
Most of the time when I don't put your name, it usually meant that we gave it the same score too.
Okay.
So maybe we both gave it an 86.
But I do still feel like I like Talk to Me better than this.
Yeah, I might raise my Talk to Me score. I think this has a better performance with Sally Hawkins. I think Talk to Me is a movie I'd probably rewatch more.
Yeah, I think Sally Hawkins is the best of the two movies. But my main criticisms of Bring Her Back were that things I wish were fleshed out more, like mostly around how it works, how the bringing somebody back works.
What'd you give this again? I'm sorry.
I said 87. But at the same time, the criticisms that I do have don't take away from the story at hand. It's more so just I kind of wish there was more to flesh out.
Not even things wrong with it. It's more things that we just wish we got more of.
Yeah, because in Talk to Me, you really understand the whole thing. Because it is more simple than this is, I feel like. But it's just like the hand, there's a time limit. If you go past it, ghosts get stuck in it. Yeah, then that's it. But in this one, it's like it's a more complicated process that they kind of didn't explain as much as even they did in the hand in Talk to Me. And I just kind of wish there was more. There's enough you can infer and kind of, make your own understanding of it. But I wish they had kind of explained it in the movie and in the universe. But at the same time, it doesn't change the movie itself. So it's not important. But also I do say universe because they did confirm that this is in the same universe as Talk to Me, which doesn't change anything. But I think it's just kind of cool.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Like it has probably no effect on like the future of if they make a sequel in this world, like to this, or a sequel to Talk. Well, they are making a sequel to Talk. That's their next project. Yeah,
because it doesn't. With these two being in the same universe, quote unquote, there's no need for them to ever interact. It's not going to be like a, Talk to Me Doomsday where they have to.
Yeah, it's more like it's just Australia is a nut place with devils and demons and ghouls.
Yeah, there's just a new ghost thing. And they're,
in Australia though.
In Australia, yeah.
I'm gonna go a little bit higher than Ryan. I'm gonna go 88, a little bit closer to 90. Okay. So it's in the top couple movies of the year so far for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest thing was I even said to Ryan, and I didn't want to say after the first time viewing it, so I am happy we went back and watched it again. Where the hell is Piper's mother?
Yeah,
because I thought they were going to maybe explain it more that like she got divorced or something, but they never explain any of that. Is that they're married and then she's dead, and then the dad dies, and now they have to go live with someone else. Which I know that just goes without saying that she probably died or left them.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like maybe that adds an extra loop if she had left. That adds like an extra layer to something.
Yeah.
Or knowing why Andy's mom left. Because, I mean, they're not the same. They don't have the same mom. So that means two different wives left this man. I mean, it could be because he's abusive.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, that's true.
Not laughing he's abusive.
Yeah. I mean, that's another thing, like I was saying. It doesn't change the movie.
Yeah.
The mom's just gone. Doesn't matter how she's gone. She's just gone.
She's just not in the picture. This movie's... Oh, sorry.
No, you go.
I was just saying the main upside to this movie is how good the prosthetics are, how unsettling from beginning to end it is, and just how great Sally Hawkins is. Sorry, But yeah, prosthetics, cinematography. But just like what Ryan said, the main things aren't. These things didn't make the movie worse for me. But like, I want to know why it has to be a circle. Like, what is the circle's impact? Because then she does the circle with the blood.
I feel like that's just a general demon thing to do a chalk circle so it stays in.
Yeah, but then why does it work with the blood?
That is true.
To get him to walk.
And also, it's how you kind of possess him of like rubbing the head in a circle. Yeah, they showed
that. But I love the idea of the VHS tapes.
Yeah, it was cool.
Like that's how she got. But I kind of want to know how she got them.
Yeah.
Did you like their new production company intro?
Which one was theirs? They're not a cult with the fucking fetus on the. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was a part of the movie.
Did you see what it said under what it's written next to the fetus? No. It says cool. Oh no, it says cute.
Nice.
No, Freeway Films.
Okay.
Or something like Castaway Film. Castaway?
It's something like
that. It's the new production that they said they're working on.
Okay.
But it was a really cool intro to one.
Yeah.
I thought it was the movie.
So did I. I was like, damn, we really missed something crazy weird.
Here. And then I was like, oh, this is just a... Yeah. There's a great Family Guy skit about like the movies that have way too many production companies. And the one's like a 10-minute scene. And he's like, wow, this movie's beautiful. And it cuts. And it's like, seg away, connect, whatever. And he's like, what the fuck? And it's like hours of that. But yeah, really good Family Guy cutaway. But yeah, the performances are what carries it. Because you care about horror's biggest problem is that you don't care for people a lot. Yeah. And you care about every single character in this.
Yeah.
I loved Andy. I loved Piper. I didn't care what happened to Sally Hawkins because she was a horrible human being. Do you think but when her daughter died, do you think she broke her neck? Like, why was she bleeding?
She probably slipped and hit her head.
Yeah, because I realized when she was drawing the water out, it wasn't that deep, so I know she like fell in and
yeah. No, I mean she could have.
Gwen Stacy'd it.
So I'm saying this respectfully. She was blind, so she could have tripped and hit her head, and or just it's a wet pool. Maybe she was running or something.
Don't run by the pool.
Don't run by the pool.
Lifeguard's been telling all of us.
You remember the asshole that was the manager at Springfield?
The buzzhead dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that kicked me out because I called him a mean word.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Yeah. He was an asshole.
Horrible. I never got caught, but I smashed the window in his office.
Really?
Yeah, with a guy. I aimed my golf ball and I smashed it. That's a horrible thing.
I heard it never happened to me, but my friends would tell me stories about if you were caught running by the pool, he would take you into his office and show you videos of kids falling, running by the pool and like scraping up their arms and like bleeding and stuff. That dude fucking sucked.
He was an asshole.
Yeah, he was a dick.
He was not nice. Yeah, I remember he was really mean to Grace one time.
Yeah, he hated kids.
Yeah, but we were all being stupid. I think I'm saying now I aimed at the glass. I don't think I actually, but like, when kids were being stupid at the golf club, they would smash the ball.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
I'm sure.
And I remember it ricocheting off a couple things. And I just remember hearing, shh. And by then I was already in the pool. I was hauling it. Dude, we used to play like the Masters on those. Remember the one hole where it was like slanting the hole?
Oh, the hole was right in the middle?
Yeah. Oh, if you got a hole in one of that, you were the coolest guy there. Or the bounce pitch field. The concrete behind the big building where the
yeah, the concrete, dude.
I used to hit tanks.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, you'd hit him in the pool. Somebody come back and yell. I was like, all right, we'll stop. 2 minutes later,
just flipping the bat, thinking you're the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Dude, if you went a day after it rained and it was covered in mud, you could act like slide. It would hurt like a motherfucker because it was still concrete.
Glass so far into my foot, it was like this big, and Mrs. Ringwald had to like get alcohol and like pull it out. Oh, it hurt so bad.
Yeah.
But back to talk to me. Not talk to me. Fuck. Bring her back. God, the prosthetics are like my favorite thing about this movie.
Yeah.
The way that the blood drips down. Sound design.
Yeah, that was the main.
Yeah, we didn't get because I guess I didn't watch it this time.
There's so much of it that it's fucking freaky, but it's really great.
Yeah, there's a really brutal scene with a knife in this.
My teeth have never hurt during a movie
until now.
Yeah.
Andy's trying to feed Oliver because Oliver's always locked in his room by his mom.
For good fucking reason.
Yeah, good reason.
Dumbass.
Andy gives him a knife with a piece of cantaloupe on it, which first off was terrible on his part. Like, who gives a little kid a knife? And then the camera pans and follows tracks Andy, and you just hear watermelon, watermelon, watermelon.
You actually don't hear as much cantaloupe as I thought there was.
Oh, is it only like one bite of cantaloupe?
It's kind of like one bite, and then you start hearing the
And they hear the knife metallic on
biting
teeth,
on the knife,
which is a very specific noise. If you guys have been to the dentist, you know that noise on it.
Yeah.
Which you don't know hear out loud. But
shoot on a knife. You'll know that noise.
Don't chew on a knife. But he turns around and he's laid just munching on it. And then he says, "Help me." Right? That's what he says.
After he brings him outside. Yeah. Because he's able to wake up Connor. That's another thing. You the scene totally changes.
I wouldn't watch the scene again, so I went.
Yeah, outside. Tommy is a coward. Tommy's a coward.
Yeah, you haven't seen Terrifier 3.
I'll watch it. I don't care. I'll watch it. I'm not going to
throw up. Go watch it by
yourself. It's Terrifier 3. Shut up.
Chug 3 beers and go watch Terrifier 3.
Okay, fine.
You might vomit just from chugging the beer.
As long as I can watch it in your basement, I'll do it.
No.
But when Andy brings him outside past the chalk and he starts, this dummy demon tries to get out. And you were still gone. When Laura brings him back up to like put the demon back in, I didn't realize this the first time. And it's something I'm not saying you have to watch it another time to get this. It's just something I didn't, think back on and realize. But the kid, Connor's back in that moment. Connor's back. I'm sure maybe the demon's still in him somehow. It's not fully out.
Yeah, he's trying to yell
Connor's back.
Stuff.
And he's screaming like, "Help me, help me." The first time I watched it, I didn't really think. I thought maybe, I don't know, he's just talking to Laura. I just didn't fully get it yet. So I didn't understand it.
Yeah, he's trying to talk to them.
Watching it the second time, I was like, "Oh my God, this poor fucking kid!"
Yeah, like he's a kidnapped child.
Terrified of Laura because she kidnapped him, and now his mouth's all tore up. His teeth are missing. He sliced his hand open. Like, the worst. It completely changed that scene for me. That's now like the worst scene for me because I was like, "Oh, this poor fucking guy."
Yeah, that was the one thing I thought about the first time I watched. I was like, I think he's like talking to them.
Yeah, I just didn't put two and two together. Yeah,
that was a really good scene. That whole sequence was really because Andy feels terrible about it.
Yeah.
Then there's a scene on a wood table like this. He's really hungry because the demon needs to eat to stay alive, and he decides to bite down this wood and Lee rips a chunk of the wood out. Not without destroying his mouth, and his teeth are breaking on it. The wood's like stuck up into his lips. Oh,
it's great.
Disgusting. It's like a 20-second scene.
Yeah.
Like it's not like one quick shot. Like he's chilling.
No, he was a hungry boy.
But yeah, I guess if you don't eat, it gets more and more violent. And then does it die if it doesn't eat?
Well, I feel like maybe it was just it can only be in there for so long,
so it needs to eat.
So it needs to. No, I don't think it needs to eat. I think it's just like it gets antsy. You know what I mean? Where it's like, can we fucking get to it? And then it's a demon. It gets angry, so it just starts eating shit. And it doesn't know what to eat, so it just eats.
I thought it eats because it needs to feed.
I don't really think so because the first couple of days he's totally fine. Yeah, he eats like a fly, and then she goes, "I know you're hungry," and then then
he eats a chicken.
And then he eats a lot of shit. So I think it's more so. I don't think it's like.
He just wants to cause
eat to survive. I think it's just like, can we fucking get to it, lady? I'm going to start eating shit. I'm just going to start eating shit until I eat the right thing, and then I know we're good. I think he's just an asshole demon.
Yeah, but then the demon, whatever it does eat, it can do things that creature can do. If it's a human, it can talk like him or her, as it bites Sally Hawkins' character, and it bites Andy. Laura, that's her name. Keep forgetting her name. It bites Laura. He can sound like Laura. Bites Andy at some point. It's off camera though. But
he must have though.
That's a great scene though when he's like Piper.
Yeah,
I like that.
Really,
that seems creepy. Yeah. And then when she rubs his head,
yeah.
But yeah, it's an all around really just fantastic job by these directors to make something like something that's been done a million times in the possession genre or resurrection, and to make it so different. Like it's not like anything else I've watched in either of those genres or in really horror. But they have that. It has that same look of Talk to Me.
Yeah.
I bet you it's the same cinematographer. It looks along the same lines.
Yeah, I'm sure they kept a lot of the same people.
But yeah, I think that they do an amazing job with a really well done story that, like you said, it's very straightforward, like what it is but then they have these little moments of you're learning about has just had terrible childhood trauma. He's been beaten by his dad. He takes it out on Piper when he was little. And just all these different little things across like they find out that she only picked Piper because her daughter was blind and she just wants stuff like that. And then something that you brought up on the way home.
Could you imagine she did bring back the daughter and like, I'm sure she'd be fine in the beginning, but then she's like, "Mom, can I ask you a question? Did you have to make me blind again? Like I couldn't,
Yeah, I thought that maybe they have to.
Well, yeah, maybe. But then I also thought does it like I don't have an answer for your question. I'm just building on it. Maybe it has to be like more similar to the person who died. Maybe it has to be if they're blind when they die, they'd have to get put into a blind body or deaf, whatever. Maybe. But I was also thinking like she drowns Andy in that puddle. Could she have just used Andy's body?
Dude, I thought the same thing.
If Andy probably would have died soon afterwards, the way he was breathing, and he was fucked up. He got smoked by that car. I don't think he would have lasted very long.
First of all, I never see you don't see him get hit by the car.
He got clipped.
I think the window hits him.
Wendy got hit more than anybody.
Yeah, she gets smacked into cars.
I think he got clipped pretty good, and he was bleeding pretty bad. But his body. Oh,
is that who she backs up over?
Yeah.
I thought
no. She backs up over Wendy again.
I didn't know because she's pressed up against the other car.
Are you saying she backs up over Andy?
Yeah, like over Andy's legs or something.
I don't think so. I think she's just.
Oh no, because Andy's laying pretty straight.
The front tire rolled over Wendy and then back.
Oh
yeah.
Poor Wendy gets.
Yeah,
she gets smashed.
Very
violent brothers.
Yeah,
these directors.
I do wonder if like could they put Kathy's body into Andy? Can it be a girl to a boy or vice versa?
Yeah, like, these are things like it's not even like negative things. Like, it's just things I want to know.
Yeah, it's like, just I would have liked a little bit more. And also the people in the beginning, the opening, the VHS one, the one that
the one you watched throughout the movie.
Like you said, how did Laura get those tapes? I would like to, I don't need some crazy scene where she fucking flies to Sweden and meets with these crazy people. Whatever. I don't need that. But just a little bit of like, I found these here at so-and-so. All right, I'm going to kill you now. Some little like that. Or like, I was looking, because in the opening scene and the VHS, the ritual that you're watching is this woman who probably hung herself because they hang another person. But it's this fat dude in underwear. I think it was a lady holding the camera, and then another lady who's possessed,
and then a guy,
body, and then a guy who
it's clearly his mom.
Clearly was the person who, wanted to bring this person back. But the guy in the underwear, the person filming, and the possessed lady, they don't really react when she wakes back up.
Yes,
the guy
I think
is
they're
crying.
like the people that do it.
That's what I'm saying. Is this like a thing you can like hire these people? Like, is this something? I'm not saying like call us today for your free estimate. I'm not saying like that. But is this like an underground team where you can hire these people?
Yeah, they're probably like Satanists.
Yeah, but like I would have liked to maybe learn a little bit more about that. Would have been kind of cool. I think just like a little bit more backstory scenes. Like we see
just a little bit more to the story.
Yeah, we see the opening clip and the VHSs, and that's enough to learn what we need to know for this story. But
but now I would have just more.
Yeah, I would love to know more.
Now maybe they make another one of this.
Yeah, maybe. That's it. Like I said in the beginning, none of these hurt the movie or like affect it. We know enough to understand this snapshot story. It was just really cool, and I want more. Like I don't.
Yeah, like I just really enjoyed myself. I just would like to know more about the story. I want to see more of this world. Like I want to see how much they do with it.
Yeah, it's just interesting because they are speaking. It sounded like they were speaking a different language. So this isn't just like Australia's fucked up, isn't it? It's like this is
maybe it's gonna be the same place that the hand is in at the end of Talk to Me.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. At the end, you see
different people.
A lot of different people.
They're in Mexico. I think these people are South America.
I don't know.
I think they're different.
I couldn't really understand what language they were speaking. I couldn't tell.
I keep saying or a lot when I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I think that I think my biggest issue with this movie, which isn't really an issue, it's just I want more now. Like I really enjoyed the story. I think it's a perfect one-off. It does exactly what it does. Has a really good ending. I like how it all cleans up at the end. I'm so happy the poor kid doesn't die.
He's gonna need a lot of work.
I really think he doesn't know what he did. Like I don't think he knows like he ate the stuff.
I think he might because when he's eating the cantaloupe and he's like, you have to write something. He writes Bird. He writes his last name. So there's a little bit of him in there. And when he's still possessed at the end when he at least throws himself or walks over the line to get the demon out. There's a little bit of him in there. So I don't know, maybe, it's not fully him, obviously. He doesn't have control, but there's a little bit in there. For sure. Which sucks.
It does suck.
That poor kid. He's 10 years old. His teeth are gone. He's ripping chunks out of his own arm. I mean, yeah.
He's hurting.
He's hurting bad.
Ugh. Their pool's really cool design though.
It's kind of neat. The house is nice in general.
Yeah. Alec Bones made an amazing play, by the way.
Did he?
You know, like one of those diving plays where they throw and it hops like 6 times?
Yeah.
That's what he did. It like died at like the pitcher's mound the first hop. It was like boom, and Harper just like stretched out just enough to get to the ball. Right. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. Oh, I am a little upset that these two can't make their Street Fighter movie, which I know they dropped out of. Mm-hmm. Which they dropped out of because of this. Yeah. I didn't realize that. It just wasn't announced yet.
It's understandable as well. Yeah. If you have something that you want to make more.
They said it was their own. It was better to choose what they wanted to do creatively than what would be paid.
Than just like a studio. I'm sure if they made Street Fighter, they get like, all right, we got to cut this. This seems more like we're going to do what we want to do.
Yeah, have fun with it, get paid.
Yeah. They're getting paid for this movie.
They said they want to do Silent Hill, though. That would be like their game of choice to make.
It'd be cool for Silent Hill.
Isn't there a Silent Hill movie getting made right now, though? Or is that Resident Evil?
Oh, wait, yeah, there is. I'm pretty sure there is a Silent Hill. Well, there's already 2 Silent Hill movies, but they're dog shit.
First one's not terrible.
Okay.
It's very 2000s.
Was that the dog at the end? I haven't seen it.
I
don't know. That would be in the second movie. I hope has the dog at the end.
Have you played the games?
No. But I've seen that secret ending with the dog.
I didn't know that there's a secret ending.
You didn't know that?
No.
It's just I don't even know what it means. He just walks into like a room and there's just a dog on like a keyboard. He's like, oh, and he pets the dog.
And then he walks out?
I don't know. Huh. I never played the game.
Pretty cool. But yeah,
when I say, they'd be cool for Silent Hill, I don't know. I'm just saying.
I know Silent Hill by the look of Silent Hill, the sound.
Oh, yeah.
The design of the game.
The fog. I do know that the whole reason for the fog, which is the iconic thing, is that whatever thing it came out on just couldn't handle everything else. They were like, just put fog in there so it's not running everything at once.
Yes, then it's just all blinded.
But that looks cool.
Yeah, I love it. I think they'll do a really good job. I would think they could do. I want them to stick to this. Stick to this world. Do what you're doing great at already. There's no reason to change it up, I don't think.
Well, I mean, if they think of something that they want to do, then go.
Yeah, like they came up with something like their own. I just don't want them to go join like a big production thing.
Yeah, no, I don't want them to be like, oh, you're going to pay us how much? We'd love to direct.
Yeah, stay doing your thing. They did, just like how Sean Baker came out and said, he's like, don't expect me to do anything with the studio. He's like, I'm still going to do the same old school way. He's just going to make his movie, and then he's going to do a bidding war like he always does, which I think is the best way for him to do it because, I mean, the dude's coming off of
Best Picture. Worked for him, man.
Yeah, I mean, the dude's won some big awards.
Yeah.
But I don't really... It's so hard to talk about good movies. Like, because there's so much stuff I like, but it's...
Yeah. Well, there's also, I mean, this one isn't like it's not like a Marvel or Star Wars movie. Like, there's nothing.
Yeah, it's very straightforward.
And it's also an hour and a half movie. There's not a ton to talk about.
And it's a horror one. So, like, as much as I just said it is unique, which it is, it's its own style, very much its own story.
Mm-hmm.
It's still, a horror movie has to follow these major things. It starts off normally happy, bad family dynamic. Middle part of the movie, wheels start to fall off. Ending is death, possession, setting up a sequel. Tends to be the 3 horror ways of going about them.
This one wasn't all bad, though. Piper got away. She's going to be traumatized forever.
Yeah, they attempted possession.
They attempt.
And someone does. Multiple do die.
A lot of people die. Yeah. But I also think...
more than a lot of people do die.
The reason you were saying earlier how you actually get to connect to the characters in this movie, it's because there's fucking 3 of them.
There's 4 small, too. Like, there's 5 technically.
Yeah, it's Wendy, Andy, Piper, Laura, Ollie. One of them doesn't talk. One of them's in 10 minutes of the movie. So, yeah, you get to connect with them. And
don't forget to get about the coach that tries to intervene in domestic violence.
The what?
The coach. It's like, hey, can I talk to you about her? Shut the fuck up. But that's something I really like. Like, it feels... Also, I want to play that sport. Gobble.
Yeah? Okay.
Seems like a cool sport.
It does seem fun.
Except you gotta lay out there with your whole body out. It probably hurts.
Yeah, you gotta sacrifice, dude.
It sounds like a cat ball.
I think that's kind of the point.
I know, but it doesn't mean it doesn't. That's all my brain. I kept thinking about my grandma's little cat Dallas that was dead for 10 years and just didn't realize it yet. Thing looked like a zombie.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying it. I thought you meant like there was actually a dead cat in grandmother's house that she just didn't know about.
No, the cat. So my godfather.
Like you're growing up like, every time we go to grandmom's house, it smells worse and worse. I don't know what's happening.
No, my godfather moved from here to Dallas in 95.
Okay.
He gave the cat to my grandma. The cat was still alive in 2020. And we told my godfather, he's like, you're lying. We're like, we swear to God, the cat's insane. Alive. But yeah, and then Dallas died shortly after. Yeah.
Good for Dallas.
Fucking cat. I don't think I ever petted it. It never let me get close enough.
Petting cats is kind of nice. But there's only been one cat I've ever been able to pet.
Yeah, same. I got bit by the only cat that let me touch it.
I've never been bit or scratched by a cat. I have been like on my lap and the claws come out and I'm like, I get you to stop. You know what I mean? But I've never been like fully scratched.
No, I went up to Matt Scalen's house. He was one of my friends when I was little. And he had a white cat. And I went up to pet it and it literally bit me. No, it scratched me in the hand and bit my cheek. And then I ran away crying.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I don't really... But I do want a cat.
I would like an outdoor cat.
I want like a cat that's nice though. Like a nice warm cat.
I don't
there
want
are
a
types
cat
that you can buy that are like,
I don't want a cat in my house at all. I don't like cats. But I would get an outdoor cat to work for me and just keep mice and stuff away. Because my neighbors who moved a couple years ago, growing up...
The ones that gave you the hot tub?
No, across the street. They had a cat. Growing up, we never had mice, rats, nothing, ever. Neighborhood, clean. They move, take the outdoor cat with them. Suddenly, we have mice. Only in like the winter. We're not gross. It's only like in the winter and we find like one or two. But
it's the demon.
Now we have mice. There's got to be... I'm just going to get like a neighborhood outdoor cat and just be like, Godspeed, brother. Have fun.
Yeah, maybe that's why we don't have mice either. Because the Scanlons lady had like 4 outdoor cats. Yeah. And they would just wander.
Yeah.
The one died a couple years ago though.
Yeah. If you have a neighborhood cat, you're good. You're golden.
I want a black cat.
Why?
With like bright yellow eyes.
It's bad luck.
That's not true.
It is.
Did you know you're more likely to have a ladder fall on you and kill you than you are to get in a plane crash?
That makes sense.
Not fall off a ladder. Have a ladder fall on you and kill you.
Like Final Destination style.
Does that happen in Final Destination?
I don't know. It just sounds like something that would happen.
It does sound like something. You're also 39 times more likely to drown in your bathtub than get in a plane crash. Like drown and die than to get in a plane crash. And also 97.5% of people that get in plane crashes survive.
Yeah.
Cool fact for you guys.
Planes are
the safest way to travel.
Planes never scared me that much.
No, I love flying.
Yeah. There's only one time I was
Andy's
like on
really
a plane.
Scared because they're going to California.
I was on a plane. I didn't feel great.
I vomited on the guy next to me's shoes door while I was watching Black Mass.
Wait, Black Mass?
The Johnny Depp movie.
Oh, I was thinking. Okay, I was thinking of the Netflix Black the Mike Flanagan show, where it's like the preacher is a demon.
Oh, Midnight Mass.
Midnight Mass. That's what I was thinking of.
I love that show.
Okay, so I was gonna say, I'm like 2 years ago.
You would like that actually.
I know.
Yeah,
I like Mike Flanagan.
Yeah, you really like Tony Hill. Fall of the Algebra show was fucking so cool.
Yeah, that was good. No, I was just thinking like that was like 2 years ago. You were like 22 throwing up on a plane. Like you didn't get your ass kicked. If you past the age of 13, if you throw up on somebody, you're getting at least a slap. You're getting hurt.
Not sure I got thrown up on at 18.
By who?
I was also in the CS chamber in the Army.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
I was so
You're
mad,
supposed to throw up.
I didn't throw up. Dude threw up all down my back, down my leg, and off my shoes. And it was downpouring. It was hot in the room. Oh my God, I was furious. Besides the point. No, I had the mask come down. On the flight. Like the air mask.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We didn't need them. I think. But we hit like really bad turbulence. I was coming home. No, I was flying down to Florida. And of course I flew Frontier as an 18-year-old kid does. Mm-hmm. And the plane
Frontier's not that bad.
No, but the plane lay like, you know when you hit the dive sometime in a storm?
Yeah.
Think of one where it's like catching goes up, and then like I think it was the second time the air mask came down, and I mean it was lightning out, like you could see lightning, and oh my god, I was terrified.
Really?
And I didn't care. Like I got back on the plane to go home, and I didn't think about it.
Were people like screaming or anything?
Oh yeah, people were like freaking out. They did not like the lights went out.
Yeah,
it was scary. They came back on.
All you got to look at is the flight attendant. If the flight attendant gets scared, then you should be scared.
They were like still like walking and like be like, oh, it's okay.
Yeah, you're good. It's okay.
They said like it's dressed. It's like drops in the thing, send the mask down. Like it's not even always because you need them.
Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, demons.
Yeah, back to talk to me. Yeah, this poor kid is really gonna have a rough life after this. Both of them.
The thing that this movie needs more than anything is a dentist. Because goddamn,
plastic surgeon.
Yeah.
Do you think he's gonna be like? Do you think his stomach's like now like just stretched and he's gonna like die from like stomach acid leakage and stuff?
I don't know. I think there's probably some demon magic that can.
Yeah, I was thinking about like how's belly he just gets prego.
I mean, it's very possible. I feel like these guys more than anything, the Philippous would just be like, yeah, no, he's dead. He died. There's no coming back from that. It's just a little kid's dead. I feel like they're that fucked up where they'd be like, yeah, we don't care. There's no happy ending. Fuck you. So.
Yeah, as much as like we're happy Piper got away, Piper's going into foster care.
Yeah, as a blind like 14-year, like there's not. She's not going to get the correct. She's not going to get raised by the right people.
What did you say?
She's not going to get raised by the right people.
Oh.
What did you think I said? You know what? I'm going to infer what I think you think I said. Don't say it because I didn't say it. It's not what I said. It's not what I said. Jesus.
That's why I reacted.
That's not what I said.
I know. I'm just telling you how I reacted.
I said the opposite.
Hey, people do that.
What?
Horrible things. But like, you know what I mean.
Kind of don't.
This is a post-podcast conversation.
This is
not live on the show conversation.
Apparently it is.
Anything else you want to add? I have nothing else.
Yeah, don't mishear me that bad ever again.
Okay, the first two layers are the same.
Yeah.
So it kind of sounds the same.
You just listen though.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What makes?
I know you wouldn't say it was more like it's like the clip in the Blarg and Smitty video where he's like, "Time to rate my friend's dongs," and they're like, "You're gonna what, my dong?" And he's like, "Rate insurance rate."
Yeah.
So,
anyways, bring her back.
Really good.
Good movie. Good movie.
If you like horror,
be ready.
Yeah, if you're not,
we didn't even give a spoiler warning. We just went right into.
I'm just gonna put spoiler on the episode.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, go see it if you can. Give this movie your money. It's worth it. It's a fun, good time, good date movie.
These are all negative.
If you need to ask a girl out, say like, "Hey, I hear this is really fun." Horror.
Yeah, not Final Destination. Only true banger movies like
banger. This. Yeah, a really, really good one.
Don't if you're not a fan of blood though, or if someone you know gets a little nauseous around blood, this is not the movie to bring them into.
Oh yeah, no.
This is a very violent movie.
You really did have to walk out of this.
I covered my eyes too for a little bit of the wood. I had to watch again just because I wanted to see if I reacted the same way. Mm-hmm. I did. I almost threw up again.
I didn't. It was actually easier the second time. I said that already, but
yeah,
it
was easier this time. But it like Terrifier, each time got worse.
Yeah,
Terrifier, I guess, because it's so much and it's so long.
Yeah, it's so over the top.
Like the bathroom scene, I said this was hard in the bathroom. This was hard because it was more shocking in the moment. Like, you know what you're getting into when you go into a Terrifier movie.
Yeah.
The bathroom scene in Terrifier, I forgot it's like 9 minutes.
Yeah.
He legitimately, the word I thought you said, someone with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's
sweet.
That movie is rough. I'm excited for the new one, though. The fourth one. They're doing Art's origin in the first 15 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, that's what Damien Leone came out and said. I want him to do like a big budget movie, like
just once,
not like a big budget. Like
give him like 20 or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
which he might. I'm not gonna lie, might get for this movie because it jumped to 10. This one,
3.
Yeah, I think 3 has 10 million.
Huh?
Because it's 500,000, $1 million. I think it's 10. This one.
Okay.
So he might get 20 million.
Yeah.
Especially because it's the highest box office for an unrated film ever. Let's take a guess. What's a Terrifier 3 make?
65.
100 million. That's pretty good. Wow.
Yeah. Pretty good.
That's unbelievable, actually.
So anybody?
Oh no, this had 2 million. Oh, that is a return on investment. It's really good.
It's pretty good.
What else? Yeah. Upcoming stuff we got. We're going on the podcast. We're going on the 2V podcast, who's having their season finale. We're ranking the 5 most anticipated movies of the summer because they don't do episodes during the summer.
Okay.
So we're ranking that.
So come to us.
Yeah, come to us. We'll talk. We'll say
we do more episodes in the summer.
Yeah, we do a lot more in the summer. We are having ESP Golf on, really big on TikTok. We're going to be ranking the top 10 horror villains / monsters. My list is already done. I did this thing. I was hyped to do this episode.
Mine's not.
Yeah, I
get it done.
I could have told you that.
I'll get it done.
I think we have. I think there's the only ones I plan currently. But then we're also going to be golfing with ESP for a YouTube video.
Yeah. In DC, right? You changed it? Yeah. Okay.
Or it's going to be me, Ryan, and a friend of ours named Gavin. So, that will be explained in the video. But yeah, we're going to try and beat him.
We're going to get our asses kicked.
Oh, it's going to be terrible.
It's going to be tough.
And then we also sounds like we're also going to be doing a video, hopefully, with College Burnout again. The guy who punched my face in front of thousands and thousands of people. But yeah, we're golfing against him, so I won't get my face punched in, hopefully.
We're golfing against him?
Yeah, that's what I think we're going to play in Georgia.
Okay.
You guys will fit. You two will get along.
Really?
Perfectly.
Great.
I don't know who's going to get along more, you or Connor. Same wavelength. I mean, I get along with them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think we have a lot of fun content coming up. We have... Me and Ryan are going to play, I think this summer, we are going to play A Way Out. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, we're going to try that. At least in some sort of co-op game and stream it.
Yeah, because I think it's just fun.
Yeah.
And especially if we could get something that could get me, you, and Connor in a game. Is there any co-op game that's more than 2 people? That's co-op. Is there any multiplayer story game?
I don't know. Not that I can... I'm sure there are, but I can't...
Yeah, we just have to look it up. Because we're all on PlayStation. But yeah, so we have a lot of fun content.
Yeah, I'd love to stream more.
Yeah, streaming's fun. Again, I always enjoy myself.
More than just the first time. But yeah.
So yeah, we have a lot of content coming out. But before we get going, Ryan, what is your recommendation of the week?
I'm going to recommend Common Side Effects, the Adult Swim cartoon. We watched... me, you, and Matt watched... What did we watch?
Episode 1.
What? Oh, I'm saying, what were we watching at your house? Was it the Phillies game?
Phillies.
Yeah, we were watching the Phillies. And then I was like, did you guys ever hear about this show, Common Side Effects?
Because then we watched Smiling Friends.
Yeah, you did put on Smiling Friends. But then we watched the first episode together, and it was pretty good. And then I went home, and over the week, I watched the rest of the season.
You're done now?
Yeah, I finished it.
Oh, wow.
It was good.
Really good?
It was very good. Yeah, I thought it was very, very good. It is...
Out of 5 stars, what would you give it?
4.5.
That's pretty good. That's really good.
It's a good show. But I think it's... I told my dad to watch it too, because it's like, you think an Adult Swim cartoon about mushrooms is going to be the trippiest shit, weird as fuck. It's actually a very straightforward...
Do you get more of those clay people?
A little bit.
That was weird.
They're cool. Yeah, they're fun.
When he rolls out and then just...
Yeah.
It is a trippy show, though.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of it. But it's also,
beautiful.
Yeah, corporate...
it's against big business, big pharmaceutical.
Big pharma, yeah.
Which
good show.
I'm in agreement with.
And cool animation style. Nothing too crazy, but I like it.
It's very different.
Mm-hmm. Good voice acting.
I'm going to recommend... I'm going to recommend True Detective Season 1 because the director, Woody Harrelson, and Matthew McConaughey have been working on a new season.
Really?
Yeah. They said they have a story for them... Rust and Cole to do again. No, it's Rust and Cole and Woody Harrelson's character, right?
No, it's just Rust Cole.
Rust Cole?
Yeah.
And then what's Woody Harrelson's character?
I don't remember.
Yeah, neither do I. Because the other one's
it's not as memorable.
The other one might be the coolest TV show character of all time.
Rust Cole is the man.
The man.
The alcoholic man.
crazy, man. But yeah, that is my recommendation. Ryan gave his. I also really think Common Side Effects matches, so I can't watch anymore without him. I decided to actually hold up to that. And let me give a quick, let's just see what we have next that we're going to talk about. I do go away the 18th to the 23rd. So I'm out of the picture for a little bit.
Bring your laptop. Let's do one.
Oh, I could do that, actually. Yeah, I'll do one virtually.
Yeah. Just say, like, Sam, I know I'm here to see you, but relax.
Well, she might like need to go to the store or something.
That's true.
And she outglued in her room. Pause. That's not what I meant.
It's not okay, man.
We have Ballerina coming up. We have what's the Wes Anderson one? Phoenician Scheme.
Nice.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Phoenician Scheme.
Okay.
Got a little more confident with that one. Life of Chuck.
Oh yeah, I do want to see that.
That looks so good. Yeah. The Ritual, which I'm actually very excited with, Dan Stevens and Al Pacino horror movie.
Oh yeah.
It's the most documented possession case in history. And The Materialist with Chris Evans, Dakota Johnson, and
I'm not seeing that movie.
I'm so down.
It's not my tempo. It's not a.
Wait, there's a Western coming out with Pierce Brosnan, David Arquette, Tim Daly, and Samuel L. Jackson. The Unholy Trinity. Oh, we're also doing a movie with an episode with. Make sure I have this information correct. Kevin Smith. For those who don't know, not Kevin Smith, like the director.
Oh, I was gonna say, when the fuck you didn't tell me about this?
To make movies because I recently watched.
Oh yeah, him.
This guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think we're reviewing F1 with him, so that won't be till next month. But another more content we're doing.
Yeah, sweet.
But yeah, and I might actually have some sponsorship news coming up. I have a call tomorrow with a guy who technically like our agent, but he doesn't get paid unless we get paid.
Cool.
So that'd be cool. Make some money. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and we'll be back in the next episode.
Thanks for listening.
What are we reviewing
Let's
next?
Make money. I don't know.
Ballerina.
You just looked at things.
Ballerina.
Great.
And we're gonna review Ballerina next week. But yeah, thank you guys.